So for all of you guys watching, unless you've been living under a rock, you know that the biggest competition in the sporting world has been going on in Tokyo in the last few weeks, and we're lucky enough to have two of the boys that represented our club over there in the Olyroos team. So basically, for the uneducated, the Olyroos are an under 23 team, and their sort of sole goal probably over the last 2 years has been to qualify for the games, which we haven't done in years. So, you know, in the junior setup, you got the 17s, they got the World Cup, the 20s, they got a World Cup, but all the efforts for all the boys go into trying to qualify for the Olympics, which was this year in Tokyo. So I've got Dylan and Wellesley with me. How are you, boys?
Yeah, good, mate. How are you?
Yeah, I'm well. So obviously it was a bit of a different games, obviously with all the COVID situation going on. But how was the whole experience, the village, just sort of seeing people rubbing arms with the elite sort of the world and just getting on with it? How was it?
Yeah, it was a pretty unreal experience. It was, as you probably know, it was all a bit of a debacle because of COVID. So unfortunately, we didn't get to see the village because our games were 18 hours away in Sapporo. So, but, you know, at the airports and stuff, you're seeing teams move around and, you know, you're ushered in by all the people from Japan. They were lovely. And it was just a top experience for myself. And I'm sure Dylan can say the same. It was just a really well-run event. And, you know, you can't really complain that with COVID, you know, we got to go out there and have a crack against, you know, some of the best players in our age group in the world.
Yeah, that's awesome. So in terms of logistics, I imagine you guys were moving around a bit. But what was the hotel like, the food, all that sort of stuff? And you guys were wanting for anything, or was everything looked after? And was it perfect, Dylan?
Yeah, like obviously with such a big tournament like the Olympics, you expect it to be at a high standard of facilities and stuff. And yeah, I think the hotels we're in were pretty good. And obviously we got looked after a lot, like whatever we needed. We ended up getting a PS5 for the boys. They ended up getting us a table tennis, which was good. And the boys had a lot of fun on that, especially with sting pong. But yeah, no, it was really well run. Like anything we really wanted, you know, there was people there to go get out. Like if we needed deodorant or just anything really. So, you know, it was really good. We had our own personal chef. Shout out to Vinny, the legend.
I know Vinny, good man.
Yeah, he's a great man. He lived off his pasta for about the last 4 weeks.
Yeah, we whipped up some nice toasties as well when we were hungry at night as well. So he was a legend. But yeah, you know, the one thing for me that stood out was probably the grounds. Every pitch we played on was like top condition. You couldn't complain. So everything we wanted we had, and yeah, it was such a great experience.
Yeah, so I see you're wearing your Olympic kit, Dill.
Yeah.
Now that you're both Olympians, where's the tattoos going? I know you're a tat man, Dill.
Yeah, I've got a few here, obviously, but I was thinking on my calf or on my ribs. I don't know yet, but we'll see when I get back to Melbourne what I'm going to do.
Yeah, you got to get one. Wellesley?
Yeah, I'm not sure yet. You know me, Payne. I got none, so
yeah,
blessed with some nice skin, but I might, put something cheeky on my foot or somewhere where no one can see it.
Keeps the nice brown complexion going, doesn't it?
Yeah, for sure.
So in terms of the boys, obviously we know of a lot of them having played against them and stuff. How was the group? How was, you know, just getting along with the day-to-day stuff and the vibes in the camp?
No, it was awesome. We got to Japan probably one of the earliest teams there, so we're there 3 weeks before, and we trained at a really good facility where the Japanese national team trained called the J Village. And, you know, when you rock up to countries like that and the rooms are quite small and it kind of gets all the boys together a bit more. And, we had a big ping pong tournament going. So the vibes were up pretty early. And
there's no way
Dill was what? First round exit?
No, right. Yeah, the first round exit, I had one of the best players.
Yeah. Dill got slapped up, but he's a good fella.
Who was good?
Mitchell Duke and Keanu Bacchus was the final.
Right.
Top players. So
Yeah.
the level was very high. But there was nothing else. There was
Right.
nothing else to really, you know, do around the hotel. So that was everyone's mission was to get in that ping pong game.
Yeah, sure.
But but a lot of the boys play in the A-League, and it was good to see all of them and kind of come together and just all play in one team was good fun. And I mean, like for me and Dylan, we played with a lot of them at Melbourne City. I think there was about 9 or 10 players that have played for Melbourne City in the last couple of years, and there was a few good connections already there. So yeah, the boys were an awesome group, and Dukey as the overage player, he I think him, Payne. He's a really good fella, and it's a really professional bloke, and bring a great attitude to the camp.
For sure. So obviously we all know Graham Arnold and stuff like that. For the uneducated, he's the Socceroos national team boss as well as the Olyroos coach. I haven't had the luxury of working with him. I was just wondering what he's like in and around camp. Obviously, as a coach first and foremost, but as a person as well around the place. Dill?
Yeah, no, he was. It was my first time working with him. I know Lachie has worked with him in the past, probably, but yeah, he was fantastic. I feel like he brings such a good vibe, and he really just wanted our group to have this strong friendship, and I think that's really important to having a strong team with good chemistry and good morale is when you're all mates. So he was really harping on us just getting close with each other and being like a family, which I did feel that was the case. Like there was a lot of boys I didn't know there now I know, and I felt comfortable sitting anywhere and talking to them. So he really harped on that, and also obviously the tactical side and all the professionalism was really good. And yeah, I was very privileged to work with him, and I think he's a fantastic coach for the future of Australia.
Yeah, he was. From my experience, he was top. He, he had a few quirky things that we all bought into. You couldn't name the opponent leading into the game, so you weren't allowed to name them Argentina, Spain, or Egypt. He wanted you to say opponent 1, 2, and 3. So just little things that all the boys bought into, and after that first game, we kind of had a real good belief that we could do it again. And, against that Spanish team, we were probably 10 minutes away from hanging on for a draw, which, now they're playing in the gold medal match this morning, or tonight. So, he installed a lot of belief in us, and obviously tactically we've seen what he's done in the A-League and with the Socceroos. He's a top coach, and, he's a really good person. So, yeah, he was unreal to work with.
Yeah, I mean, like you touched on it, that first game was incredible. Obviously got everyone in the country believing, and, you went out there and gave everything and obviously made the whole country really proud, and obviously disappointing in the end to be coming home. But I guess if Spain, they're still going, aren't they? So that might be a slight little, at least we got done to a team that's, going right to the end. So you guys are home now, right? So where are you? Where are you right now?
Meriton Hotel.
I didn't need to know the actual hotel, but
we're in Sydney, Payne.
You're in Sydney.
Yeah, we're in the heartland of the COVID at the moment. So
how's the quarantine going? You're ticking over. I see a bike behind Wellesley, so I don't know if that's
it hasn't been touched much, but
imagine.
Yeah, I'm climbing the walls a bit, to be honest, Payne, at the moment. 7 days in, and I can't really see the finish line, but I'm calling
it when you come out.
I've been calling home and a few family members just to try and keep busy. I don't play PlayStation, so this is probably one of the times I wish I did.
Dill's obviously got his.
Yeah, Dill's got his.
I've got mine. I've been absolutely smashing it at the moment. I've been smashing Ratchet and Clank, if anyone it is.
I reckon it's been hard to get you off here to do this interview.
Yeah, no, it's been great. It's like the boys have downloaded a few apps, and we have a group chat, so we call every night, which is pretty good, and we spend a lot of time on that FaceTime just having a laugh. So that's what's probably getting me through it. But yeah, it's pretty tough, like not to be able to go for a walk, or what me and Lachie are like. We're pretty energetic and can get bored easily. So
yeah, it's been tough, but at least we're allowed to order Uber Eats, so that's a positive. You're allowed to order Woolies, so we've got a few good benefits. But for anyone who's done the quarantine, credit to you. It's a tough gig.
I can imagine. All right, guys, it's been an absolute pleasure talking to you guys. The Olyroos from the Western United team, and we're obviously also proud of what they managed to achieve over there. Or just getting there in the first place is incredible. You know, when I was part of that group, we missed at the final hurdles. So for these guys to go over there and represent the country is something special and something I'm sure they'll all cherish for the rest of our lives, for their lives, sorry. Yeah, I've just got to plug something else as well. For all Western United members, obviously Paramount Plus is the new streaming service for the A-League. So with every membership bought for Western United, you get, it's included free of charge, the subscription service. So that's $75 off, worth of value, pretty much free with your membership. So sign up. It's been a pleasure, boys. Thank you.
You're getting a new career after this, Paddy.
Yeah,
I'm working on
tough
my
stuff.
you know, dropping down to my shell a bit.
Oh, cheers, mate. Thanks for having us.
It's been a pleasure.
Legend. See ya, mate.
Bye.